welcome to my channel. This is Cindy's Guidance. I'm Cindy. I'm an intuitive, an empath, a psychic, reader, medium, all the above. I'm also an accountant, an analyst, and a numerologist. So I like blending my analytical mind with all the guidance I get from the other side. That's just who I am and how I do readings. So quickly, I want to let you know, I'm currently doing my numerology readings on sale for $44. So it's a 10-page report based on your unique date of birth, and it gives detailed characteristic traits, it gives personality information, it gives love and relationship data, it gives career and interest information, areas to improve on, so lots of different cool stuff. So if you're interested in something like that, please check the description box below for my email address and shoot me an email and we'll get that sorted ASAP. So Sagittarius, let's get into your reading. So please like, share and subscribe so you don't miss any more of my upcoming videos. Let's get started. So this is your reading for the month of March 2020. So this is going to be on money, wealth, finances, financial freedom, abundance, prosperity, all that fun stuff. So let's get straight into it. Angels, guides, loved ones on the other side. What do you want Sagittarius to know for the month of March 2020 regarding wealth, finances, prosperity, abundance, life path, career? Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, there they are. 1, 2, 3, straight off the top. Ooh, okay, so that's interesting. Okay, first one is share your voice. Come out of the cave, persecution and expression. So, Sagittarius, is there something you've been worried about saying? Is there someone regarding work, your career, your current finances that you've been worried about saying something to because you're worried about persecution? Are you worried that your opinion or what you've got to say is going to rub them the wrong way and that's going to affect your finances? Is that what's coming through? For some of you, that's definitely a yes. I'm getting the message here for some of you. There's actually someone in the workplace you can talk to about that. So if it's someone's actions and someone's behavior that's affecting you, you can actually speak with someone. So there's someone that you can actually go to in confidence and talk to, and they can have something be done about that without it coming back to you. So then you're not worried about actually speaking your truth. Yeah, that's sort of the message that's coming through from this card. So sharing your voice. So it is important to speak up, and if you don't feel secure and safe in talking to the person that it is affecting you, then you can actually find there is another person somewhere for some of you that you can talk to instead. So the message still is clear, share your voice. If you don't feel you can share it to the exact person, someone else is there you can share with. The next message from this deck is Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? So, Sagittarius, is there somewhere you want to go? Is there a trip that you want to go on? Is there a location that you always end up looking at looking at Pinterest? Is there something you're always stalking on Instagram? Is there photos that you're always looking at about this location that you want to go to? For some of you, I'm getting that you need to set up a savings account which has the name of the place on it. So one of you wants to go to Disneyland. So if you want to go to Disneyland, go into your internet banking on your phone and go in and change that bank account name to Disneyland Trip. Something like that. There's a lot of apps out there now that can help you save money to go towards your goal. I don't even know what they're called, but it's like they're linked to your bank account. So say you go to the shops and you spend, $18.50, then they'll round it up and put the $1.50 into that savings account. So it's like you spent $20 at the shop, but you spent $18.50, but the $1.50 goes to that savings account. So there's a message for some of you Sagittarius that the trip that you want to go on, you need to create a separate savings account and actually save for that. And imagine what it's like to have all the money that you need. So you're going on that trip and you're actually in that location and what that feels like. Because we're feelings, we're emotional beings. So much of the manifesting and the wealth creation and the abundance coming in is all based on what you think, how you feel. It all goes together. It's not just thinking something, it's how do you feel when you have that thought. So it's very important. So Sagittarius, somewhere you want to go, create a savings fund and watch as the money starts to just come in, and you can add more and more and more to that pile until you're finally on your way. You're booking your tickets and you're on your way. Oh, this is an interesting card. No, wait, postpone, pause, say no. So there's something here they're asking you to pause. So this is like a waiting period. So for some of you, you'll know that the answer to the question you had was no. For others, there is this waiting game. So somehow behind the scenes, when it comes to wealth and finances, something hasn't aligned. It's like divine timing is playing a plan here, and you don't know what it is because it's being orchestrated behind the scenes. So you can try and ask for some clarity. So if you're in the process of talking to your guides, fantastic. If not, you can actually ask them. So your guides are there, angels, loved ones on the other side, 24/7. They never go anywhere. They're always there. They're omnipresent. So you can ask them 1,000 times a day for help and advice, and they'll always be ready to assist because that's what they're there for. So you can ask, please give me some clarity about what this pause is. Please give me clarity that this situation that I'm thinking of is a definite no, or I'm supposed to pause and wait. There is something else happening that I don't know about, and it's going to come to fruition, but I just don't know when. So that's the message from that deck. Now we'll move on to the next deck. And this one is the Life Purpose deck. So we'll pull 3 cards from this deck. So, angels, guides, source, loved ones on the other side. What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of March 2020 in regards to wealth, finances, career, life purpose, abundance, wealth, prosperity, security? Whoa! That one flew out. Let's see what else we've got. Oh my goodness, okay, slow down. One more. Oh, the beautiful cards. And one more, please. Angels, guides, loved ones on the other side. One more card. Beautiful Sagittarius. What do you need to know for that one's trying to fall out? Okay, let's see. Okay, first card is Heart's Desires. Oh, that's beautiful. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. How exciting. So your angels, guides, and loved ones on the other side are all working with you, for you, helping to make that song in your heart come true. That dream that you've had, that goal, that aspiration, whatever it is that you're working towards, it is going to happen for you. You're on your way. Very exciting. This one is so beautiful. Love and light. Honestly, I say that all the time. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. So Sagittarius, just being your beautiful self, just being who you truly are, following your heart's desire, brings love and light to this world. Which is how you'll be rewarded, because that's like the reward is abundance. The reward is you're glowing, you're happy, you're joyous, you're passionate, you're sharing your light with the world. Like, oh my goodness, that's so much more than just money. That's like life goals right there. So please keep on doing what it is you're doing. Follow your heart's desire. Follow your intuition. Listen to those messages from within. Follow your gut. Do what you need to do to be following what is true for you. Okay? And the last card, Environmentalist. So you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. So, Sagittarius, have you done some environmentalism? Are you an environmental scientist? Is that one of your passions? Have you done some activist work? Are you passionate about saving the environment? Are these things you've thought about doing? Have you gone and volunteered at an animal sanctuary? Have you donated to an animal sanctuary? These are all ideas and things that you can do. Have you gone vegan? Have you switched to a plant-based diet? I don't know what it is, but there is something massive for you, Sagittarius, around being an environmentalist and helping Mother Earth. So either it's a passion that you have and you'll be rewarded financially for stepping forward and stepping into that and feeling what that feels like and following that. There's definitely something there for you when it comes to abundance and finances. So interesting to know what that is. So please comment down below in the comments box and let me know what you think that is. And lastly, the last deck I'm going to use is the Angels of Abundance deck. So angels, guides, loved ones on the other side, spirit team, source, whatever you want to label it. Can we please have 3 cards for Sagittarius for the month of March 2020, all about wealth, finances, prosperity, abundance, financial freedom. There's one that flew out. Ooh, interesting card. Another one. Ooh, one more. Angels, guides, loved ones. Okay, how many is that? 3. Okay, I'm going to do 5 cards for the last deck. Just what's going to happen. Let me just put them out here. Oh, wow. Ooh, okay. Whew. This is heavy energy, Sag. Right. Let's have a look here. We have, first card that flew out was employment change. Interesting. So you've been thinking about changing careers. If you have, this is a confirmation. Yes, do it. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. So, what have you been thinking about doing? Are you in the process of changing your career? Have you been moonlighting and doing things on the side that's slowly growing and growing and growing? And you're almost at the point of supporting yourself through income, through your passion, and you can let go of a 9-to-5 job or a part-time career that you have because you've completely transitioned your life into doing what you're passionate about. How exciting. For other Sagittarius, it might be that this is the goal. This is what you want to do. You actually want to change enough so that you don't have to do the 9-to-5 anymore. So this is confirmation that yes, keep doing that. You're on the right path. Angels, guides, loved ones, source, everyone is supporting you to do that. They want you to be happy and living your passion and doing whatever it is that you want to do. That's the whole purpose of life. So yes. Okay, now the rest of them sort of all fell out together. So I'll look at them all. Okay, so it's pretty much the same thing. So the next one that will be falling after that is face your financial fears. So I know you could be worried about pursuing your passions and going after that dream and giving up the 9-to-5. But literally, there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people that are pursuing their passions in this new age that we live in. Like so many people make their money just on laptops wherever they are in the world through the power of social media. It's incredible. If there's something you thought about doing, please pursue it. If it's an Instagram page you want to start, if it's a YouTube channel you want to start, if it's something you want to start that's got to do with social media, please go ahead and do it because you're supported. Facing your financial fears, there might be a key sentence that you need to hear. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, that every successful person has struggled and released these self-doubts. Yes, so that is another thing, is that yes, you might be worried about if this is going to actually support me, how will I make sure it actually brings in regular income, because you'll be trading up a 9-to-5 paycheck for pursuing your passions, which could mean infrequent pays. But that's just part and parcel, that's how it goes. That's what happens when you become an entrepreneur and you follow your passions and you just start doing what you need to do, is that you just trust in the fact that I'm doing what I'm passionate about and life is going to reward me, because that's how it works. Another thing too was, actually sitting down. So one of these, the message coming in here is actually identifying how much money do you actually need. So one of the tips from Tony Robbins is that so many people think they need to be millionaires to retire, but they don't. A lot of people need between maybe 80 to 100 grand. And if you get that coming in a year, it's not as much as $1 million, is it? Maybe you need a lot less than that. Maybe you only need, I'm getting $48,588. Maybe one of you, that's how much you need per year to be able to afford to live comfortably and not have to work at a 9-to-5 anymore and be completely supported by your passions. So maybe one of your exercises for this month, Sagittarius, is to actually identify what your magic number is. So sit down, write down all your expenses, all your liabilities, everything that you need to cover to live comfortably, not your scrimping, not your living paycheck to paycheck, what you need comfortably to live, and work out what your number is for the financial year. And then that is your magic number that you need. Now the other cards that came through is, release jealousy. So jealousy is an affirmation you don't have something and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire you, then frustrate you. So if they can have it, so can you. So that goes along with this employment change. Other people are out there living their dreams. You can have that too. There's no reason why you can't. The only reason why you can't is a belief system that you would have picked up along the way of this journey called life that's telling you can't do it. But you can. So this is the message saying, yes, you can. Stop focusing on everyone else's success and focus on your own, knowing that if they've got the success the way they wanted it, you can have yours too. Oh my goodness, let go of guilt. These are such heavy cards, Sagittarius, for the end of your reading. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from your past mistakes instead of berating yourself from them. So, you might be feeling guilty about the fact that you're thinking about giving up this secure employment because you're going to go after your dreams. But that's okay, that's part of it. You just have to realize it's just a fear. It's just something that's holding you back from achieving that, from going after that dream, from getting that amazing career, from living that life you want to live. That's okay, that's part of being human, but just remember it's something you can move past. So that's going to come up for you, Sagittarius, if it hasn't already. And the last one, block out distractions. Very important. Leo got this too. So basically, we all have the same 24 hours in a day, but how you spend those hours in your day is all determinant on you. So we make time for what is a priority in our lives. So if you are in the process of wanting to give up 9-to-5 to chase your career, to live a different lifestyle, to live the life of an entrepreneur, then you have to make sure you prioritize your time and block out distractions. So I know one of my mentors, she won't let you watch TV. She needs to turn it off. The idiot box, she calls it, she hates it. So I think you can have 1 or 2 hours on a Sunday afternoon, but the rest of the week it's turned off. There's so much more you could be doing with your time than sitting down in front of a box. It's just like staring at the wall. So you need to schedule some time in Sagittarius, because changing your life is big stuff. Prioritize, schedule, block out anything that's pretty much not helping you move towards this amazing life that you want to live, and this new future that you have, and this passion that you want to pursue, because it all goes together. Oh my God, amazing. So interesting reading for you, Sagittarius, for the month of March 2020. So big stuff happening. I hope this resonates for you. I hope you're excited about the reading like I was giving it to you. Big changes coming. So very excited. Please comment down below and let me know. Are you on the verge of a big change? Do you feel it coming? Are you excited about something? Or does something happen you don't see coming? I'd love to know it all. Please like, share and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. And I send you lots of love and light.